Hey everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. Tonight we're going to do 2 reindeer. I may do something Christmassy on Friday, and then we will start fresh next week on some winter and some probably Valentine's, but probably winter for a little bit. So hopefully we'll get some people on here. Hopefully you've had a good Wednesday. It was not too bad today. I got out of work probably at 5 o'clock, and the traffic was horrendous. So it took forever to get home. Hey, Miss Robin, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on here. It is so cold here. It's not supposed to get extremely cold until Friday morning. So I'm just trying to stay warm, y'all. Hey, Miss Vanetta, how are you doing? It's good to see you today. Thank you for coming on and watching me. If you do not see the live button up in the left-hand corner, which is probably the right-hand corner for y'all, I don't know. Hey, Miss Beth and Deanne, then please hashtag replay. Hey, Miss Terry, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on tonight and watching me. We're going to do a couple of little reindeer, and I want to do, thank you for sprinkling, I appreciate that, to help me get my name out there, and hopefully I'll get enough followers a little bit at a time. I appreciate it so much. So I've got 2 little reindeer that I cut out the other day before it's getting cold, and I kind of sanded them pretty good. This part came off whenever I was trying to do something, so I did glue it back with wood glue, and you can't really tell, so hopefully it'll be all right. You're doing wonderful. Today was your last day at work. I wish mine was. I thought about taking tomorrow off, but I do need to go get my hair cut. I cannot wait to get it cut because this right here is driving me crazy. So, hey, Miss Paula. So I am going to go get a haircut tomorrow, so I will be going to work. I thought about taking it off, but no big deal. If I've got to go by there, I might as well just be at work for the day. Hey, Miss Peggy, it's so good to see you. I see that snowman and snowflakes in Canada, huh? Golly, I know it's cold for sure. It's cold here, and I will be glad when spring gets here. I don't know about y'all, but I'm more of a spring girl and summer than I am winter and fall for sure. I like the crafts at Christmas, I really do, but I cannot stand the cold. All right, so what I'm going to do, we'll go ahead and start this one. And I'm going to do it kind of 2 shades of brown or beigey color. I've got a teddy bear color, and then I'm going to use like a burnt umber for the little antlers. You like spring and summer too? Well, I just happen to have this plate that I've already used before, so we're just going to use it again to use this. It's so cold in here. I was glad to put a sweatshirt on for sure. Let me see here. There we go. So that's kind of a medium tone. You can also use the other color that I normally use, but I can't find that right now. So we're just going to use that color and the burnt umber because it's darker brown. And I don't know. I kind of wanted to make this one a girl. So I may do that. And the nose will be black. And then this one goes with this piece over here. So we're just going to move that over to the side for a second. Hey, Michelle. How are you doing? Hey, Elizabeth from North Carolina. Hey, Miss Sharon. It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming on and watching me tonight. I appreciate you. Let me get a new piece of paper towel. Because I like to dab this on here and get rid of the excess water when I paint. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get the big brush because it'll be easier to cover everything. So I'm just going to take this and we're going to do the body. Now I am going to go around the eyes. I did make eyes, but I just thought it would be cuter to make her a girl instead of Rudolph or something. We can do Rudolph over here, just brown. Just a regular little deer. But I'm just going to go as close to this as I can. It'll just be easier to paint. You like summers and spring? Well, I know I do. I can't stand to have to bundle up and stuff. So I'm going to get it all the way to the edge up here. Just like this. Okay, and then the top part's going to be the darker brown. So we're just going to do it like this. I'm going to get it as close as I can. And the nose is going to cover up kind of this part right here at the bottom. But I wanted to do this year, and so this is about the last Christmas that I'll be doing. We'll be doing some winter. We'll still be doing some snowmen, maybe some deer, but not this kind of deer, like regular deer. Hey Marie, it's so good to see you. So I'm just kind of getting close here. All right, so we're just going to keep going. I'm going to get the sides here. Get that painted up. Now you can stain this if you want to, and I think I might stain this other one with the Waverly stain. I call it stain, but isn't it called something else? This is ink. Where is that? Waverly wax, but it's kind of a stain. So that's what I'm going to do with this other one. But I wanted to paint this one. Is everybody off work right now for the holidays? I mean, besides the people that are on retirement, and I'm jealous of that. Hey, Miss Bonnie, how are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you for painting the page, Marie. I appreciate that. Now, I'll paint the back of this so it'll be done later, but we'll just do the front today. And I'm not going to do the bottom just because it's going to be sitting on the bottom. But you can if you want to. Hey, Miss Jerry, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Is Texas cold too? Like it is here? It's supposed to get like single digits and feel like it's negative degrees here on Friday. Back January 3rd. Hey, Miss Yvonne, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on. So I'm going to get this color out of my brush, and we're going to use the darker color. And it's the burnt umber. Let me dry this a little bit because I feel like I can hold it a little bit better. Today, my stepmother sent me some pralines from Savannah Kitchen in Savannah, Georgia. Like, I need some pralines, y'all. Oh, and I got to get the middle here, but I think I'm just going to do it the brown. The darker brown. Hey, Danielle. It's good to see you. Is it cold in Knoxville? Because it's cold here in Memphis, for sure. All right, so we're going to try to do this. And there's a little spot down in between here, but I'm going to just paint it this color and just pretend that it's part of it, because it's going to be really hard to try to get in between here. And I know I'll get the paint on it anyway. I think I'm going to have to use the smaller brush to get in there, so we'll just wait and do that part last. It's going to freeze tonight here in Central Texas and 27 tomorrow for the high. Good gracious. We're supposed to get colder weather come Friday, Thursday, late Thursday, and Friday morning, Friday all day, I'm sure, but it's too cold. I don't like it when it gets this cold. Just want warm weather again. But you know, we kind of had warm weather for longer than we normally do. So I guess I really shouldn't complain, but you know I am because I don't like cold weather. So let me get some more brown, some more dark brown out. Too bad right now. Yeah, 40s, that's about what it is here. It's like maybe 30s or something in the morning, but it's supposed to get pretty bad though. They're predicting it in some flurries, but we don't really get that much snow. When we had that blizzard a couple years ago. Hey, Miss Pat Tyner, how are you doing? Hey, Kristen, long time no see, girl. Bitter cold in Reno. Woo! I'm telling you. Think we're gonna survive winter? I think if it goes back up into the 30s and 40s, I might survive, but I don't know about all this 10 and 9 and all that degrees. It's too much. Today we had gift exchange, and we gave Dr. Bierman his gift. Dana and I did. And she gave me some cute stuff, and of course I asked for a gift card, so I got a Michael's gift card from my Secret Santa, because I was sick during the time we were trying to write our lists, and I didn't write a list. So I just put gift cards on there. It was terrible that I should put gift card on there, but of course it was easy for her, right? From Michigan. Oh my goodness, I know it gets cold up there. I couldn't live in Michigan, I don't think. You get it close to the edge here, and we're just making it so it looks like his head is round, pretty much. He's not perfect, but he'll do. I was trying to get in and out because it was still chilly. Trying to finish up your shopping. Mental block for a few people. Lord, I know that. I'm pretty done. All right, let's see if I can do this without getting the little one. Okay, I didn't do too bad. Let me see. I'm gonna go on this side to try to do this part. It's okay if you get it on the back, because we're just gonna paint the back anyway. I may just paint the whole thing the dark brown since I got this one out. So I might do that. Hey, Miss Gloria, how are you doing? How's your little great-grandson? Is he doing okay? What did I get my doctor? He wanted a picture of his dog. And we got 2 coffee cups and some, what is that thing, the K-cup thing? I got some K-cups of some coffee in there. But he said I captured the personality of his dog. So I was happy. Yeah, I think Ella is getting really, really excited about Santa. I sent her a little pillowcase that she could write on for how many days it is until Santa. And of course Janelle said that she was writing all over it with that marker that it comes with. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to get that out of there. We're going to dry this part right here. Hey, Miss Donna. Hey, Miss Lynn. So I know she's getting excited. She's already got all her stuff from me when I went for Thanksgiving. Every time we went to the store, she wanted something else. She's like, can I have this, Nana Tanya? She said, I'm going to miss you, Nana Tanya. Oh, my goodness. So funny. I bet she'll miss me because I'm the one that's getting her stuff all the time. All right, so I'm going to use the smaller one, and we're going to put a little bit of water on there, but I'm going to get it in the darker color. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Gloria. And I'm just going to get on the edge of it like I do And we're just going to go around the edge of this. We're going to start up here, and we're just going to kind of make it a little more smooth around the edge, right up at the top. And we're just going to keep going around to give him a little bit of personality. And this is the way we do it. Now I'm going to make it look like he has a neck. So I'm going to keep going around like this, and then this part will be his neck at the bottom. Hey Diana, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on. And Miss Sharon Bennett, how are you? So I'm just kind of going to go like this. I'm just going to put a little bit more water on there. If you don't, it doesn't spread as good. I still have that junk in my throat. I can't get rid of that stuff. Eventually, I'm going to get rid of it. Surely it's going to go away, you think? It's just lingering right in the back of my throat. I think that's the way it's done a lot of people. All right. So this is the way it looks right now. So he has a little bit of personality, and we're going to do the same thing on the side. Hey, Miss Ellen, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on. And then we're going to do the bottom just the same. Just put it on the edge. Now you can do it at the bottom here. You don't have to. I just put a little bit right there just to give him a little bit of character. And I might just do it all on this one. Just make it a little bit darker at the bottom, just so it looks like a neck, or part of his body anyway, instead of that. So it's a little bit darker than the top part. And then I do want to get some white. We want to put a little bit of that on there. So let me see. I got a hole. So we're going to put some of that on the plate. Thank you for those hearts. I appreciate that. I'm just going to get a little bit here, because we're going to need it also, and we're going to need black because we're going to make the little eyes. And I think, do y'all think he needs a dark brown nose, or does he need a black nose? Maybe black. Hey, Miss Tommy Sue, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming on. It's okay that you're running late. I've just done the background of the deer. So it's all right. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. So I think maybe the black for the nose. Now this one's a big nose, okay? And I want her to be a girl. Black. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Let me do this around here, and then I'll be able to hold it down at the bottom and do the top part. So let me just try it that way. We'll dry it. This one's just the one piece, and this other one is 2 pieces. Black. Everybody says black. Okay. So let me dry the sides so I'll have somewhere to put my fingers. Woo, that's hot. Gosh. Certainly not where the heat is. Thank you for painting the page, Miss Peggy. I appreciate ya. All right, so let me see if I can get the top of this. I'm gonna need some more black, so let me get that on there. I don't have my light on. I didn't turn the computer on, and if I don't, then I don't have my light. I have to have it plugged into the computer to work. Thank you, Miss Mary. That's so sweet. Hey, Miss Margaret. How are you doing? All right, so we got a black nose here. Okay, we're going to do the eyes first, and then we're going to put it up here, a pink nose. All right, Michelle. I don't know, it might look cute with a pink nose since she's a girl, right? All right, so I'm going to take my smaller brush, if I can find one. Let me see if I've got one under here that's already being used. And I do. It's not, well, that's not little enough. Let me see here. Let me see if I got a more pointy brush. Maybe this one. This one's kind of medium. It's not really my smallest. You like watching Bring Them to Life? Well, we're going to use the black still and just put it on the end of our little pointy brush here. I'm just going to go around the edge. Now we're going to go around the eyes with the dark once we get this on. And we're just going to make her really frou-frou. And put her a little bow on. I went to Sam's. Let me make sure my sleeve is up so I don't get stuff on it. And they have some ribbon out. They didn't have it earlier in the season for Christmas, and they had so much of it left, like 2 of them. And I bought the reindeer one, which I'll show you, because that's what I'm going to use for her bow. It's going to have deer on it, but it was really, really cute. I'm going to just go around this. She's going to have big, big doe eyes. And then we're just going to fill in where the black's supposed to be, right in here. Okay, that's upside down, but it looks funny right now. Hey, Miss Allison, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on. Now, on Friday, I'm probably going to come on early. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I almost feel like I need to do another manger of some sort. So I'm probably going to do that, because Jesus is the reason for the season, and I want to do that instead of Santa or something like that, don't you think? And so I'm probably going to do that, even though I do love to do Santas, because I collect Santas. I love Santas, but all right. So this is what it looks like so far. Okay. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Did you get your thing? I don't think it said it's delivered yet, unless you just recently got it. And so that's, you know, I'm going to put a line between the top antlers and his head. I don't know, I just felt like I needed to do that. I don't know why. Then I'm going to take the white, and we're going to put where the white is. And I may make her have some blue eyes. I think blue. So we'll put it in between. We're going to do white for the whole thing and then cover up part of it. So let me get a little stick here. Poke a hole in this. I just think she ought to have blue eyes. So we're going to take this part and we're just going to paint right in here. And it's okay if it doesn't look perfect at the bottom, because the nose is going to cover up part of it. So I'm getting it close to the side. And if you want to pull it down just a little bit further, you can. If you end up doing one, even if it's on cardboard and not on wood. You can do however you want to. I'm just going to kind of go like this. And this is one of them. Okay. You know, we always have to put dots in our eyes and everything. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. You're so sweet. And it always brings it together whenever I put a dot in the eyeball. So I do like it. And y'all, I found out who gave me the paints from Paint Pixie. And that was Elizabeth Bauer. Ellie's Attic. Miss Ellie herself gave me that. Very kind of her to send me those paints and stuff. Hey, Debbie Moeller, how are you doing? Hey, Miss Sharon. So, yeah, that was so sweet. She knew I wanted some, and I need to still buy some. I want to get some more colors paint. But she got me all kind of stuff that I don't even know really what some of it is, to be honest. All right, so we're going to dry this right here. Hey, Miss Martha Rash, how are you doing? Replay. It's okay. That's all right. You can't help that. If you need to watch later, that's good. It was sweet of Elizabeth. Now I'm going to dry this because I want to go back over it with the black, and we also want to put the blue in here. So I'm going to fix the black first. Thank you, Miss Lynn. What does 500 mean? I'm trying to hang this on the hook and it won't do. There we go. What does 500 Merry Christmas mean? Did I miss something? Aw. Hey, Miss Lori. Thank you for the little Santa. Love me some Santas. All right, so we're just going to take this and make it look cleaner by going over this and kind of going to the top. See the difference in one side and the other? It makes it look a lot better. It's getting cold here and I'm ready for spring too, Miss June. I'm with you, girl. Now let me get just a little tad right here. All right, so now they're smooth right there. Now we're gonna, because I've got the black already, oh, you sent me some stars. You're so sweet. Thank you for doing that. I was like, what does that mean? You're so sweet. You didn't have to do that. I do appreciate stars, but I really just appreciate y'all being part of my page. Y'all are just like family to me, so I really appreciate that. For people who can't give stars, that is quite all right, because you're part of my family. Thank you, Miss June. 90 days to spring. Boy, that seems like an eternity, doesn't it? 90 days, but it really goes by fast. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do some eyelashes, okay? Because I feel like she needs some. So we're just going to flick some out this way. We're just going to see. I'm going to put some at the bottom. And so far, that's what she looks like. We got to still put the blue in her eyes, but I had the the black right here, so we're just going to do it first. Hey, Sandy, how are you doing? Thank you for all the hearts, everybody. Hey, Miss Linda Creedon, how are you doing? So let me see. I'm going to do a couple up here, too. I don't know why I want to do it like this. I got kind of a little one right there, so let me just try to do this one a little bit. There we go. So now it's like that. And I'm going to put some little eyebrows on there as well. Hey, Miss Connie. Now I'm doing it in black. So there's her little eyebrows. She's kind of got one going up a little bit more, like she's doing something. All right, now we're going to do the blue so she can have pretty blue eyes. Let me try this. We got just kind of a medium amount on there. And I'm just going to go right where the black is. Right up against the white. I'm doing this a little different than I normally do. I usually do it backwards. It's okay, Miss Pat. Thank you for coming on. Girl, I know you're always watching other people, and you've also got your family to take care of. And I understand that. Now I'm going to go over these just one little time here. I want it a little bit closer. All right. I don't want the black to show through necessarily right in there. So here is, let me get just a little bit right there. All right. So there's the blue eyes. I may make it a little bit bigger. I think it needs to be bigger. We're going to go into the white a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and dry this. just so we don't have to redo the black. Hey, Miss Donna McNair, thank you for the hearts. All right, I'm going to try to do this a little bit bigger. I'm going to go into the white a little bit. I'm so glad that I'm off on Friday. That's the reason why I want to come on a little bit earlier instead of at night. Oh, you can do it, Miss Margaret. Just practice makes perfect. And I'm not really perfect, so I just do what I can do. But I've been doing it for a long time. It's the only reason, you know? All right, so let me dry this, and then we're going to go around this with some brown. I probably should have done it before I put the lashes on, but we're just going to kind of put it in there anyway. I just want to make sure I don't smear the eyes, and then we're going to put really, really cute white dots on there for her eyes. So let me get this dark color, and we're gonna go around this. I'm just gonna kind of highlight it a little bit. And these parts right in the middle here, we're gonna just highlight it. You just want her eyes to look really precious. I do. Now I'm flipping my brush over and turning it around because it's a lot easier to do it that way. You can do it however you want to. And I'm leaning in a little bit because I don't want to get this onto the other eye. You got to be really careful when they're close like this. So I'm leaning it. And then just go into the edge right here and going on this edge. Because it really does okay with the lashes. I thought that it was going to cover it up, but it really doesn't. Let me make sure this is a little bit over here. Now I'm going to take some of the dark brown and put it here at the bottom of the eye. So it kind of looks like she has cheeks, but she's going to have a big old nose right on top of that. Really, we could do it all the way across. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm kind of making it go out on either side a little bit. It looks a little funny right now. But is it going to look cute with this? Okay. So we're going to put this nose on there. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of our glue, this glue gel, because this is a little bit bigger nose. Poor thing needs a nose job. Did anyone buy themselves anything for Christmas? And what did I buy? That's a good question. I get stuff all the time, so I really didn't buy myself anything that I normally wouldn't get myself anyway. So I guess I didn't buy anything. But I sure like to buy. I buy too much, and I need to get rid of some things. For sure. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this brown right here up underneath the eyebrows a little bit, so they'll show up a little bit better than just the black line. And then we're going to put the white accents on here and give her a little mouth. Now I want to give her a little bit of a red mouth. Let's see. But really pale. And put my little blush on there too. Oh, a cream face cream and a nice sweater. Well, that sounds good, Miss Pat. You need a sweater right now, that's for darn sure. All right, now I'm going to get a little bit of white. I'm going to give her a little bit of lip. Got a little piece. It's getting in my way. All right, I just want a little bit, and then we're going to make it mostly black going across, but we want a little lip. I'm just doing a little bit different. It looks so funny. I'll show y'all. Hold on. So, oh my goodness. The look, I haven't finished it. But look at those lips. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I'm going to do it with black, but we're going to do it really little bit. So let's see. All right. Y'all like her little lips? Oh, thank you, Miss Connie. Thank you for the hearts. Y'all must like it. It's so funny to me. Let me put a little black on the top of the lips too. These look like human lips. Okay. This is so funny. Okay, let me put some white on things. That makes all the difference in the world. She got a little bit there, and we got to put a little on her nose. So I think I'm going to do it this way. Just like that. And then we're going to take a big bunch, if I can do it. And we're going to put a big dot in her eye. And try not to drop any. This is the bad thing about this. We're going to put a bow on her. Ooh, let go, let go. Let me make sure the dot is centered here. Oh, there, I did it. Trying to be so careful. But the good thing is we can cover it up with the black. So let me dry it. And then we'll fix that little boo-boo. She's so adorable. She has some personality. She's going to have some blush here in a minute. We're going to put that on too, but let's get that dot fixed. And we're going to put a little bit on her antlers here. Let's see. Here's the black. We're going to cover this up where I made a boo-boo. Anything can be fixed. You try to make this a circle. Same thing over here. This one did it too, really. All right. Let me put this right here because I want to make that. And then we're going to put some white up here. Just a little like that. just like that. I'm going to put a little bit right there, right here, and a little bit right here. Doing a little bit. Now I'm going to put, there she is. And I'm going to take some blush. And we're going to put some blush on her. And we'll put a little on her nose. And I always stick some on the bottom and on the top. I don't know, I just like it. And then we're gonna put her a pink bow, because I'm gonna stick the one with the, over here, I'm gonna put a big bow with deer on it. So let me see here, we're gonna do it this way. Now these have little, I think, did Michelle give me these? Michelle, did you give me this ribbon? Or did Miss Connie give me this ribbon? One of y'all gave me this ribbon. It's very cute. This has got little, like those on it. So I don't know which one of you gave it, but look how cute. But I thought it would match. I like it over here on this side, so I'm just putting a little dab of hot glue. I'll put it on that. Let me get this little booger off of here. I'm telling you, hot glue gets all over everything. All right. So here's the little female. Isn't she cute? Thank you for the hearts. Hola, Manny. I didn't see you come on. So here she is, right here. And we're going to set her right here. I say I am. Seriously? Her nose is kind of big, so she may not fit up there. We're going to have to put a little thing on the bottom, so I'm going to have to fix her. We're just going to set it to the side for now. And we're going to do this one, and we're going to use the stain by Waverly, the wax. Whoops, this is black. Here's the stain, but I want to shake it up, and I really want to use gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and at least put a glove on. Ooh, who's retired? Wish I was retired. I don't get to retire, probably. Don't think I will. Anyway. Alright, so this one is going to be a boy. And we're just going to go around this. Stain it. You can do it with a brush if you want to, and I probably will end up doing part of this with a brush because I can't get into the little crevices and stuff, so we're going to just do what we can with this, and then we will brush the rest of it. Miss Terry. I'm jealous, Miss Terry. Gosh. Well, I'll give you plenty to do. You can be admin of my page. I know you're really wanting to do that in your retirement. You're retired, Miss Bonnie. Well, I don't know that I'll ever get to retire. I feel like I'm going to work until I'm 80 or I die, one or the other. Sadly, when you got one income, now I have more time to catch your lives. Well, you know you can be my admin. I know that Miss Pat, she does a lot too. Both of you. Hey, Miss Tony, how are you doing? Now, I did put a hole right there because I'm going to stick this on top of this big old block of wood. And I'm going to show y'all. Let me get all of this off of here. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit with the brush because I can't get all of this. So let me just see here if I can do some more with this part. I'm excited for you that you're able to retire. I just don't know that I ever will. You've been retired for years. Well, I wish I could. I'm gonna go ahead and use my big brush here. Watch me say, I wish I hadn't used that on that. Just does better with the brush. I should have used like a crappy brush or something. Instead, I'm using my really good big brush, but whatever. It's not like I don't have a lot of brushes, right? We'll just try to rinse it good, maybe. See, don't quite have it right there. All right, we might as well do the back, right? Let me see. Since we got the whole thing, we might as well just do it while we're going. Alright, so let's see. I'm still getting it on my hand, huh? As long as I don't get it on my shirt. I've only worn this like twice. Oh, I got some. Get in there. Did I miss anything? A little dot here and there. That's weird. Okay, let's see. This is the front, and that's the back. So let me just see. Should have put 2 gloves on. Alright, so we're just doing this. Trying to get as much off as we can. Now this right here is just a block. And I'm just going to take the brush and just brush it on too. We're just going to do one big thing. Like this is the body of the deer. So we're just going to paint it and then I'll wipe it off some. Maybe I'll use this glove. This is just a good glove. I don't know if I want to use it. I don't know where I got this glove. Probably work somehow. Alright. So this will look cute when it's done. Hey, what did you say? It's here, safe and sound. Yay! Thank goodness. You like the red and the black, Melissa? I had to make her another snowman because they damaged it. I swear, every time I try to put something in a box with something else, it drives me nuts. UPS is usually fairly good, but they do make their mistakes. I'm glad everybody's gotten their thing except for Marie. I sent hers out yesterday, so they said it would probably be there Friday. Lolita, you are fine. I just arrived. Also, it looks like Tanya is painting a deer. I am painting a deer. I got one more side here. Let me do that. I'm doing, this is my second deer. My first deer is behind me, but I'll show you both of them when I get finished. A messy Tanya. Let's see. All right, let me get that in the water so I don't damage my brush. Drop that. Let me get some of this off. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this once I stand it up. Try to get some of this off of here. This is his body. Just a 4x4, and this is a 1x whatever this is, which is like 4 inches or so. And then this is going to be on the top here. I do have a stick, and I'm going to use this with all this extra on here and just stain it with that. I know, I don't know. I hope I haven't gotten anything on me. I'm looking. Hopefully not. And let me make sure this, because it's the neck, so we want to make sure that. Now, I did do it probably too long in here and on the top of the head, but I wasn't sure. Let me go ahead and try to dry this some. FedEx, they seem to be better. Yeah, but they don't have that on Pirate Ship. They don't have FedEx, and it's expensive. You know, nobody could afford to send anything, so I just have to start packing it with tons of packing stuff. I need to start buying more. But yeah, FedEx does a little bit better job, but you do pay for that. Let me dry this a little bit too. Get that part off of there. There's a little booger. Get some of it. Hopefully this is enough. I think it is. I'm going to go ahead and think I can take this off gently. This one's such a good one. This one, I don't care. I still have some all over me, but maybe I can get it off with this stuff. Let's see. I need another one. Maybe I can get some of it on there. It's so adorable. You liked it. I'm so glad. Just hate the other one. It's a disaster, no matter what I try to do. But, okay. These things are good to have around. Whoever thought about doing the baby wipes. All right, let me pull this up. Okay, so we want to set this to the side. What I'm going to do is put these little things that I take the back of them off, so it's just one little dot. You can get regular buttons and do the same thing and take it off. And this one's a little bit up a little bit, but that's okay. Let's see. This one is a little bit closer to the bottom, so one eye might look a little taller than the other eye. It's hard to tell. So we got two little eyes. Maybe hold on. Let me try to get it closer. It doesn't sit right. Just don't get your finger. To make it flatter, there we go. That's a little bit better. Let me try to get this back on here. Get some of that glue off where it came up under there because I used too much. All right. So the eyes are a little bit crooked, and I kind of like them like that. Just slightly one taller than the other one. Kind of gives them a little bit more personality. And I think what I want to do is take this brush, get some black on it, and we're just going to do it like this. And like this. And there's the eyebrows. And then we're going to do black. I'm not going to do Rudolph. We're going to put black on this. And I'm just going to stick it on here. We got to change the paper out anyway because I got all this stain on there. Now I'm going to dry this with the heat tool and make sure I got all the sides. Alright, so let me see. And we're going to put it down here. And this one is not as heavy as the other one, so I'm just going to use hot glue for this. We're going to stick it right here. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the dark brown and we're going to put it around the eyes a little bit. I'm going to use this brush. And I'm just going to take this and just go around it a little bit. Same thing over here. Just going to give it a little dimension. Get all the pieces of the hot glue off of it. You don't see it as much. You do on here, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here on the video, but I can see it. Kind of like it. I'm going to do the same thing with the nose. It is the darker color. I'm going to try to make it go out a little bit so it has some definition. Just a little. It's got a little bit of glue. Alright, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Do you see a little bit of darkness around the eyes and the nose? And we're going to make some little cheeks. Thank you, Melissa. You're so sweet. And we're going to put him some cheeks on here. And I just take it and I just roll it around. Just however big that I want it. And I do want him to have a little bit on his nose. Even though he's a boy. And I kind of want to take the brush a little bit and put some of the darker color of the brown and try to make these a little bit darker. Now I'm just using it kind of watered down a little bit. I'm not totally painting it, just kind of staining it with the darker color. Just like that. There we go. So now it's a little bit darker than the body. Hey, Lolita. He's cute already. All right, so we've got the body here, and I'm just going to look on here and see which side that I like the best. And I kind of like this side the best. I don't know. It looks better to me. It's got some little definition on there, and I've got my little piece. And we're going to stick it in here. Now, I am going to stick some hot glue inside here because I just want it to be able to stay. I'm going to kind of fill it up mostly. And we're going to stick that in. Now, I want it to stick up a little bit. I want him to have a neck. And then we're gonna put this one on top of it. Get all these fuzzes off. All right. Now I want him to stick over to the side like he is, just slightly, okay? He's at an angle. So let me show you. So he's right here. He's cute. Okay. So this is the ribbon. See the deer ribbon on there? I had to get this because I did not have it from last year. They had different ones, and I did have several of them. And so I'm going to use this for a collar, or actually, I guess a scarf or whatever. So I'm going to use that, but this has kind of got some little fuzzy on the outside of it. Let me see if I can get it off of here. See how it's, let me just pull some off and we're just going to cut part of it. Thank you. All right, because I don't know where to put it, and I'm going to do kind of like, I don't know if I want to do a bow. But see, it's kind of got fuzzies on the edge. I just thought it was cute. He's handsome. So let's see. I'm going to tie it like a knot, sort of, at first. Let's see if I want to make a bow. If I want to make a bow or make just a scarf looking thing. Let's see. Because I want... Oh, I kind of like it a bow. Okay, let me look. It's got wire in it a little bit. You can flip your bow around. Let me show you. Now I want it to the side. Let me pull this a little bit. You don't want it too big to overpower his face. And then we're just going to do this. I'm going to cut this. Oh, he's kind of cute. Y'all like him with a bow? Oh, you think a bow tie? Oh, that would have been cute. Okay, let me look. Let me try to, didn't think about a bow tie. Let me get it closer to the piece. I don't know how to do a bow tie, but we're gonna try. Let's see. Let me pull it some. Yeah, a bow tie would be cute if I can get it to work. Let me flip this over, because you know when you do a bow, then the inside is out and the outside's in. This one of them does one way and one of them does the other. So let's just see. We're going to cut this. Whoops, I went the wrong way. It's supposed to be the other side I pull. You want it really tight. Golly. All right, let me see. I don't want it to be too big. Okay. And then let me see if I can put this behind here. We'll do 2 layers of bow instead of having it hang down. Let me make it so you can see this one on this side. Okay. Is that too big? What do y'all think? A little too big? Or y'all think he's okay? Because I can put this behind here. If I puff it out a little bit, it might not be too big. Let me see. Poor little dude. You think it's too big? You think he's okay like that? Because the bottom's kind of big, right? I nailed it. Oh my goodness. I love him though. His head's tilted just a little bit, and I like that. Thank you, Janice and Miss Shirley. Both ways were cute, Miss Lolita said. Hey, Miss Janet Gay, how are you doing? You like the other bow? I don't know. It's okay either way to me. I don't know. We can do it a bow. It doesn't matter. Let me fluff his bow. He's handsome, Booger. Yeah, he's cute. He's cute either way. The bow or the whatever, you know, the bow tie. Leave it, this one is the best. This one or the bow tie. It don't really matter, I don't guess. Now here's my little girl. That's the girl that I did earlier. And she's got little lips. And then here's my boy. Right here. Bow's too big. Yeah. I think it looks better maybe as a bow. I'm going to have to put a piece under here. I don't know if I didn't cut that right. Does that look straight? I think it's because his nose is so big. I mean, her nose. Either way works, Miss Jerry said. Yeah. I don't know. It's cute. Either way. But here they are. These are my little deer, and I like them. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody coming on here tonight. We will do something on Friday. It'll be my last Christmas craft, and probably Jesus somehow. I've got to figure out what I want to do exactly. So we're going to do that on Friday, and that'll wrap up Christmas for this year, and then we'll do some winter things. Thank you so much, Lynn. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Donna. Thank you, Miss Janet. Thank you for the hearts, everybody, and those stars, too. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gloria, Miss Terry. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good Wednesday night, and I'll see y'all on Friday, and I'll post when I'm going to come on. I have a feeling I'm going to come on early that morning, probably 8 or 9 o'clock. I don't know, just whenever I get out of bed, because I kind of want to sleep in a little bit. And I will see y'all then, hopefully. So y'all have a good Wednesday. Y'all see me with a haircut, because I'm going to get a haircut on tomorrow afternoon. Let me make sure I'm not getting stuff on me. Okay. So y'all have a good evening. Bye, y'all. Thank you for coming.